Good morning, YouTube. Alright, off to work on a Packard again. Here we go. So, I think we've got a plan. Now, some of you may not agree with this plan, but hear me out. So we can't get a straight shot on that one, because to get to the valve, got to come at an angle, which is a problem, because in order to get a straight shot on that at the angle, you'd have to be clear back here. So my original thought on it, to make it easy, was to drill a hole. And I didn't think Arjun would be on board with it, and so I was looking for other ways, but then he's like, well, could you drill a hole? And I was like, absolutely. I didn't think you'd be okay with that, so he's on board with that. That's what we're going to do. I mean, the car still needs restored, so patch a couple holes and you're done. So that's the easiest thing without either pulling the engine or pulling the head. So that's where we're at. That's what we're going to do today. So that's about the angle we need to be able to get onto the valve as close as possible to the center, so that we're not out towards the edge and hammering on it and possibly breaking it or whatever. So to get that angle at the back one, you can see hole lined up. You know, let's see, line them up. You can see it's about right there. See where this, how far from the hole here. Try to come, you know, at the same point, straight up. Measure back to the center of the hole and then add the same distance that would be here. So say for instance, to clear this firewall, it's here, and the distance total is 4 inches. You know, you come up here, come back 4 inches, and it'll put me in a good spot, really close. I've got the 1-inch mark lined up center of the hole, and as you can see, get the camera to the right place. That puts us at about, remember you got to subtract an inch, so we're about 2 5/8. So 2 5/8 from here to there puts the center of the hole. I gotta stick that other extension back in there and figure out the math there. So alright, so using the extension like a pendulum so that it falls down kind of straight, 1 3/8 inch back. Alright, so 1 3/4 and the 2 5/8. If you convert that, you get basically 1 6/8 on the one, 2 5/8 on the other. So do that math, that's an extra 1 3/8. So 2 1 1, so there's 4, and then it works out to 8/8, so there's 5 inches. So you can do that Common Core math. So again, we need 5 inches, so if we put the 1, that extension leaning just a little bit, so we'll go towards the front side of it, go on the 1, come back to 6 inches. You'll see it's pretty much on the corner right there, and then we'll measure to the side and repeat the same thing. There's your mark right there.
Ain't no change in the summer, ain't no change in the fall, ain't no change in the winter, ain't no change at all. She's got me down. Baby, that ain't all. Ain't no change in the darkness, ain't no.
Well, with that extension in there, you can see it's going to hit the firewall right about there. It just fit under there. So then the other angles, you know, work out to about there. About where that bolt is, roughly, hopefully. Gonna need a little bit of help to get me to commit to drilling through this body. This should do it. side, that firewall. There's a speaker, so we need to take it out. Should be attached by that bolt and that nut right there, both nuts, I guess. Yeah, my phone.
Hopefully it's not broke.
No, clamp broke. 6 times the charm. Well, that's going to be it. We got 5 out of the 8 valves that were stuck to free up. They're working. The one that was really stuck is now at least kind of moving. So we're down to getting 3 more valves freed up, and we'll be ready. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.